Hey everyone, it's Raven. Welcome back to the Nest. What I have for you all today is an update on my consumer debt snowball. I am really excited about the progress that I've been making and kind of the changes that I have made, which I'm going to go over in this video. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. So what I have here are 4 sheets that I'm going to go through, and I also have some screenshots to show as well. So essentially what has occurred, I'm going to pull this into the frame. This is the previous consumer debt snowball tracker sheet that I had when I first kind of started publicizing my debt snowball journey, and as you can see, it has been significantly reduced. It has been significantly reduced because I've paid off some things, and I have also consolidated my last couple of remaining credit cards into one credit card, which I'm going to explain in just a bit. So the loans, well, not the loans, but because some of these were loans, but anyway, the debts that I actually paid off were quite a few. So let me find my trusty highlighter here so that I can highlight and kind of show you all what exactly was paid off. So I actually paid off Best Buy, so I'm gonna put a highlight through there. I did pay off First Premier, Avant, no. Target, no. Nectar, yes. I paid off Nectar, which was my mattress, and that's what when I was saying loan, I was meaning like some financing I had going on. Plus I do have a 401k loan. I'm gonna get to that in the bottom in just a second. Merrick, no. And then I had a 401k loan through my employee sponsored plan, which I paid that off. So essentially what I was left with, and I hope you all can see this good, let me zoom in just a tad bit. Okay, so essentially what I was left over with was Avant, Target, and then Merrick. And actually what ended up happening with Target, I put a bit of an amount on my Target card. Originally my Target card was just a store card, but I guess because my payment history was so good and my credit has been improving, they actually switched me to a Target MasterCard and increased my credit limit. Well, your girl went a bit interesting with that. We just gonna call it a wash and just move on with life. But your girl did do a little bit too much, because Target is my favorite store, and it just wasn't a good move. It wasn't a good move. So, but that's neither here nor there. You know, it's not about your setbacks, it's about your comebacks, and we about to make a comeback. So like I said, so these were the 3 cards that I had left. I increased my balance on my Target card. My balance on my Avant and Merrick did not move. So those, like I said, all 3 of those, I combined them up, and I actually did a balance transfer to a new card. I opened up a Citibank Diamond Preferred card, and when I applied for it, I actually got a $5,000 limit, and it came with a promotion. I was so excited about it because I've just never been, I guess, been able to qualify for those kind of offers before because my credit was so bad. But it just kind of shows the progress that I have made with improving my credit. So like I said, the Diamond Preferred card credit limit was $5K, no annual fee, and then they also had a balance transfer promo going on where there was no interest for any balance transfers made within the first 60 days of opening the card, and that promotion actually lasts for 18 months. So I opened up the card in March, so that means that the promotion period actually goes through September of 2022. Okay, so I'm going to insert screenshot here. This is a screenshot of basically my landing page when I log in. It's for my Citi Diamond card. I have blurred out, you know, all information that folks don't need to know. It has my current balance sitting at $4,063.54. The starting balance on it, once I initiated all of my balance transfers, was actually $4,098.54. I made a payment, which my first payment was due in April, and I made that payment of $35. don't worry, I will not be making $35 payments on this thing. Don't worry, I got a whole plan. Anyway, so the plan is essentially the part-time job I'm currently working. If you have seen my previous videos where I'm going over my budget and things like that, you would know that I'm working a part-time job and I get paid monthly from that part-time job. So essentially the plan is to funnel all of that money from the part-time job into this card to get it paid off. So essentially I feel like I'm feeling good about September. That's honestly how I'm feeling. September, October, that's kind of what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, just based on kind of like my estimated checks for my part-time job. So essentially that is what we will be doing. I created a sheet for my Citibank card. And it's just these are available on my Etsy shop, and it's linked down below in the description box. These are just essentially little credit card icons, and basically what I did was I took my entire balance and I divided it up by the number of credit card icons I have on the entire sheet. That is how I designated how much each of these credit cards were worth, basically. So each credit card is worth $75. So we're actually going to go in and we are going to color in like a little bit less than half of one because of that $35 payment that I made. So we are going to, let's see if I want to do this, and I'm not a good artist, so we're gonna color in about that much. And this is actually darker than I thought it was gonna be. It's probably gonna dry light though. They tend to dry light, these little pens here. So we're going to color in about a little less than half of that to show my $35 payment. That is pretty dark, but it is lightening up. As I see it drying, it's lightening up. So all right, so I will update these probably monthly, because essentially I'm just going to be making a payment each month. They're going to be kind of lump sum payments. Let us move forward to the next consumer debt that I have, which is my car. God, I'm so excited that I only really have 2 payments to make. It just, I mean, even though I did increase my Target card balance, Raven, what were you thinking? I do feel good that I'm now down to just 2 payments that I'm making each month towards debt. It just feels, you know, it's less complicated. I'm gonna say that it's much less complicated. So anyway, I digress, but let's move on to Capital One, which is my auto loan. I have gotten that balance down. I'm going to insert a screenshot here of my landing page for my car, and of course I have, you know, marked out, you know, account numbers and such. You don't see all that, but my current principal balance is sitting at $11,940.89. And if you can see the little bar there where it says amount paid, so far since I have had this particular loan, because I refinanced in I think April of last year, so maybe it's been I think it's been a year, maybe like March, April of last year, is I refinanced my car through Capital One. So since I have done the refi, I have paid towards this $5,270. And my plan is to continue making payments, total payments of $400 a month. And I actually intend to do that by actually making bi-weekly payments. So my full-time job, I'm paid bi-weekly. So in a sense, I'm paid like twice a month. There are a couple of months in the year where I actually get paid 3 times a month. April was actually one of those months where I got 3 paychecks because I'm paid bi-weekly. But essentially, majority of the year, I get 2 paychecks a month from my full-time job. So what I actually started doing in the month of April, and the next screenshot I'm going to show is my transaction history for this account. In the month of April, I started making bi-weekly payments. As you can see, like April 1st, I made my regular $400 payment that I had always been making. And then you see on April 15th, I made a $200 payment. Then on April 29th, I made a $200 payment. And then I have 2 scheduled payments coming up on May 13th and May 27th. Those are my bi-weekly payments for the month of May. So that is my plan moving forward, is to make $200 bi-weekly payments. And then once I knock out Citibank, which looks, I plan to do that in like September, October. I'm hoping September, October, if I'm calculating correctly, like September, October. Then once I knock, like I said, once I knock that out, I will move forward with putting my part-time income strictly towards my car on top of my $400 payment, because the $400 is already calculated basically in my regular budget amount. My part-time income is more so like gravy on the top of what I'm already making at my full-time job. So my $400 payment actually is calculated in, like I said, my full-time regular income. So essentially, when I pay off Citibank, I will begin funneling my part-time income into this loan on top of my $400. So in a sense, I could probably be paying somewhere in between like $1,000 to $1,200 every month towards my car, starting in, say, probably like October or November, which would mean that I could hopefully be done paying for my car next year, which would be, I believe, when did I get my car? If I pay my car off next year, I would have paid it off 2 years early. So there you go. So that is my plan with my last lingering amount of debts. Like I said, I'm very excited. I'm happy about the progress that I've made. I did have the setback with Target. We gonna own up to that. I did, but I feel good about my plan moving forward, and I'm just excited. I'm just excited. So let's go ahead and color in my icons for my car. So this sheet here, and let me actually zoom out a bit first. So this sheet here, once completely filled up, it basically shows that I paid off $4,800. So I'm actually going to have to go into a fresh sheet, because like I said, this full sheet filled up is $4,800 because each car is worth $100. So I actually get to fill in, because I've paid off $5,270. So let me go ahead and fill this in, because this full page will actually be $48. Oh yeah, this is the same color. Okay. So what have you all been up to? Definitely go down in the comment section and let me know kind of, you know, what your progress have been if you're on a debt-free journey. Have you had setbacks? If you have, it's okay. Like I said, we're about to comebacks. Have you not had any setbacks and you just had all successes? I love to hear them all, so that we can uplift and support each other, because that's what it's about. And that's really one of the reasons why I started this channel, honestly, was accountability as well, but definitely just to have a community of people to discuss things like this with, because no one, I mean, I have friends that, let me not say that like I'm just lonely, but my friends and family are not into this topic the way I am. So it's always nice, even though you're on camera and you're not really talking to anybody, I feel like I'm talking to people, because I know you all are watching and you all are listening. So it feels like you're sitting right here with me. Okay. So like I said, this entire sheet is $4,800. So we are done with that one. And let's move on to the second sheet. So that means 48. How many would I need to fill in here? 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. So $5,200, and then $70. So I'll probably a little bit more than half. So probably there. Let me go ahead and do that one, because I'm gonna tear something up. Y'all know I'm quick to tear some stuff up. So we're gonna do a little bit more than half, which is about right there. Because like I said, I will be quick to tear some stuff up. I'll sit here and be talking and running my mouth with y'all, and then filled in this whole sheet, and then be like, dog, why did I do that? Okay. So then I get to fill in all of these, and I probably will actually speed this up. All right, okay. Now we are cooking with dish grease. Okay. So there we have it. That is my debt snowball update. I think we are making good progress. And I'm so excited again. I know I said that already, but I'm so excited about the coming months and getting this knocked down and filling these pages in, because I'm ready to move on to other things. So here it is, you guys. This is my consumer debt snowball updates. I'm pretty excited about what the future holds in a couple of months and getting these knocked down and filling in my sheets here. Definitely comment down below some of the updates and things going on in your life, whether it's about debt or about some savings goals or anything like that. I love to hear and see them all. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any more of my videos. Thanks, guys. Peace.